But
Three.
wait a minute. Oh, but we're not live yet, are we?
We are
Oh,
now.
we're live.
I
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody.
We are here today with all of our brain cells, every single one of them,
The one.
every single one, to take a look at HubSpot's social post agent. Hello, my name is Casey. I am a freelance HubSpot consultant and coach. Trisha, what do you refer to your job titles today?
That works for me as well.
Consultant and coach. Um, Job titles are made up and
We work with HubSpot and we help other people get more value from HubSpot.
yes, that is what we do. And today we are looking at, or we have been over the past few weeks, been looking at HubSpot's AI tools. At Inbound, they released a slew of AI agents. Do this most of the time, but I will once again do this just in case. If you're unfamiliar with these, you can go into HubSpot. There's a couple places you can go. First, you can click the little house at the top of your portal and click HubSpot Marketplace. And then go over to Breeze Agents. And then I always recommend scrolling to the bottom of this page and clicking Explore All. The other ones will filter them, but if you want to just take a look at what's available inside right now, just scroll it down to View All. The other way you can get here is this little sparkle button at the very bottom of your left sidebar menu and go to Marketplace. And then again, you'll want to scroll down and click Explore All here. Today is October 23rd, 2025. Many of these agents right now are in beta. What that means for you is they are not costing HubSpot credits at this point, so they are free to use. In the future, these will all cost credits to run them. You have, depending on your portal, you may have some credits included inside of your portal. This portal I'm in right now has 5,000 credits a month. If you are having trouble figuring out what to do with these credits, I'm doing a session on that on Friday, so follow me for more on that. But
And
today,
this, I want to note too that this series that you and I do together is specifically for helping people just get started using AI within their HubSpot portal.
yes. Yes. It started before the agents, but now the agents have given us a whole new lens to look at AI through.
It's pretty
And
much like a menu, you know. We just walk in and serve up the order of the day.
and today we're looking at the social post agent, which turned calendar events into ready to post social content. You do, if you've never used this agent before, you first have to add it to your portal. There's just like a little bit of a two-step process. You add to the portal, and now I can click open from here. But this agent promises social media creation remains one of the top tasks for marketers, especially those on small teams trying to keep up with brand voice, timing, and channel specific formatting. The social post agent helps marketers turn ideas into publish ready content fast. Whether you're creating a post for a cultural moment or filling your calendar for the week, this agent helps you generate scroll stopping social content that actually sounds like you. From personalized post suggestions to fully formatted drafts for each network, the social post agent helps you create, refine, and schedule high quality content without leaving HubSpot. We have not, neither of us have played around with this much, but what is your experience with social creation? I know, Trisha, you and I both come from marketing backgrounds.
Correct. I have never managed a social team. So I like of all of the marketing things, I know the very least about social. And the only stuff I know about social is from my own posting on my personal LinkedIn account.
So most of your social media experience has been like your personal brand.
Yep.
I have dabbled lightly in social in my marketing agency days. The marketing agency I worked in did not like specialize in social. It was more paid, SEO, website things, and then HubSpot, which is how I got here today. Um, but there was some like light social media-ing that would just come along with some of the projects we would work on. In college, I would have told you I wanted to be a social media marketer. But, I don't know. I was 18, 20 at the time and liked being on social media, and I was like, "You that could be my job." Um, and it has, except I didn't think LinkedIn was going to be mine.
It just, you wanted to be an influencer, and
We didn't even have influencers then, though. That wasn't a
turn,
job yet.
turns out LinkedIn is your channel.
It's kind of embarrassing, but here I am.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
It was
It just
like literally, it was a door that was waiting for somebody to step in, and you were the person. It's beautiful. It's kismet, kismet.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, yeah.
Um,
Okay, so one of the things I don't know if we'll be able to achieve this because we're using the Profoundly portal, which is going to be linked to all their blog content. But I was kind of hoping we might be able to use this to generate some ideas for our HubSpot AI for beginners series.
mm. I believe this is my understanding, and we'll test it out and see, but my understanding of this is turn calendar events. My understanding is this is very focused on like holidays, like this International Day of
Oh,
Charity, and
oh,
my understanding
cool.
of this is really
Changes.
just, September 5th, September 8th, just getting
Okay.
content out there.
Okay, this totally changes my value perception of this tool.
Mhm,
It feels like it would be very relevant for B2C
mhm.
and, potentially depending on what your brand is all about, potentially some B2B. But I've always been B2B, and I'm just not seeing a huge tie here.
I agree. I think you're right. So, one of my clients, is a home remodeling company, and one guy, he owns the company, he also, like, leads the remodeling, like, it's a small team, there isn't marketing, I am marketing. Um, and I actually, in preparation for this, was looking at this tool and sent it to him because I was like, "He doesn't post anyway, at least it's getting something on the feed." Um,
Hmm.
but to that point, I don't know. Is this worth something to the feed, or are these all just gonna create noise in your feed and, create like, why is anyone following you if all you're doing is posting the, like, random holiday of the day? I don't know.
Yeah, if this is all you're using it for, I don't like it. It just feels like more AI junk, low value. It feels like that.
I think we need to come up with, like, a grading rubric for these agents, and at the end of each show, just, like, where do they rank in the grades that we have each
I think
agent.
that's a good idea. I was actually thinking that we should do a recap in the nearest future because we've done enough yet at this point, that I think we could give an overview of where, through all of our exploration, where do we think it's actually provided some value, and where is it, you know, maybe not so much.
Yeah. Well, so once you have this open, I believe you can open this in a couple of places, yeah. So if you have it added to your profile, you can access it over here in your Sparkle menu, Breeze Studio, click on agents, and you'll see all the agents you have added to your portal. In this case, we would be looking at the social post agent. I also believe this is under social, yep, and then AI
Very nice.
social post agent. And this is all, I ran it before the show, so these are the suggestions, yeah, based on that. So now they're here. This is
And
like
it's looking at your calendar specifically?
not our calendar, but our brand. So this is Profoundly,
Mm-hmm.
um, which is, if you don't know, is a marketplace for HubSpot consultants, HubSpot talent. So if you are looking to hire someone to help you with HubSpot, you can go over to Profoundly. This is their portal. So this isn't stuff on their calendar, but I think these are topics they believe would be interesting to the Profoundly audience based on, why don't we see, configure. It's using the ideal customer profiles, the brand, and the products and services. I think we covered these a while ago, but worth noting with really any AI in HubSpot at this point is really relying on the knowledge that you give it. So if you are not filling these out, that's a great place to start. And it
We
looks like I
talked about
can,
that last week, that we were going to do this in the future. So like do a little walkthrough session on building those out with people.
yeah. So these are all in your AI settings in your portal. And for specifically for Profoundly, they have two major audiences. They have people who are looking for people to hire from HubSpot, and they are looking for, growth seeker. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought these were different. So they have like businesses that would like to hire HubSpot talent, but also HubSpot solution partners who need to hire like talent for one-off projects or kind of, they don't want to add headcount to their organization for any reason. But that's who these are going to be kind of targeted towards. But this is not their calendar.
Okay, so the social post agent is looking at what your brand is, and then it's looking to what is going on in the world that could be a relevant spin for making content that week.
Checking and generating events for Profoundly business relevant calendar events for social media marketing over the next 30 days. Marking event generation complete. Generating post suggestions. Preparing final dashboard. So it comes out in here in this table, which is not as helpful, but you can view suggested post, which brings you over here. I think this is the more like already this is more helpful than like that table. So if I was going to keep using it, I would probably like use it here because I can run the agent again here, and I can even train my AI agent, which is nice. So I can add a target audience. I can suggest emoji uses, keywords, hashtags, things like that. And then test how your AI writes, prompt the AI to write a post in your current settings, and then you can see how it does, basically. And these can be specific to if you want to use like emojis on Instagram, but not Facebook or something like that too. And then remember this in my post. These are memories based on previous posts. Add anything you want to be remembered or upload brand materials to extract information. Example, use lowercase in all of my posts or something. Brand materials, brand.
Okay.
So that's all kind of cool too. But the first one they recommend is a HubSpot Inbound 2025 recap and key takeaways. A major annual event in the HubSpot ecosystem, Inbound brings together professionals to discuss the latest in marketing, sales, and CRM technology. While the conference itself is earlier in the fall, post-event recaps and content are highly relevant in this period. So that is like the idea, and then it creates 3 different posts for each idea. Um, this first one is 1 lesson, big impact, top 3 inbound game changers, and then action steps after inbound. And the text is there. Let me edit. Let me zoom in. Here we go.
Let's
Can
go to
you
that
read it?
third one.
The third one you like the best?
Yeah.
And to be clear, they generated the image and the text here. So it says, inbound 2025 left us energized. Now it's time to take action. 1, identify your top takeaway. 2, connect with a profoundly certified pro. 3, start implementing change. Let's keep the momentum going. What's your next step after inbound? Share in the comments.
Do you think that do you think it's time to try to train it right now and see what it does?
We can. I don't know. Like, what would you want? What do you want to train it to do?
I didn't like the way that it sold profoundly there on line 2.
Hmm.
So I think I would want to train it to say, don't overtly sell profoundly in these posts. And focus on providing value first, and once in a while we'll just leave it at that.
I will say it's running again. We'll see what it comes back with. I'm just doing it here. You can change here. I do feel like late October is kind of weird to, I mean, not weird to do a recap, I guess.
I agree. It feels like it's been 3 months. It's only been a month and a half. But
yeah, well, I started to say that, and then I was like, I still have a lot of inbound content that I keep saying I'm going to actually post. So like, I don't want to say that it's too late to stop talking about it. But to our original question or issue, if you will, this doesn't add anything to my feed,
no, it's very low quality. What's the next one say?
So next, Cybersecurity Awareness Month. I can certainly see how this is like relevant to the audience. So if, like, from that perspective, I agree. The idea 1 is spotlight cybersecurity wins from our community. 2, Cybersecurity Month key takeaways and next steps. And 3, build your cybersecurity action plan today. Okay, I had to open it. I get it.
Wait, I want to see what it created for cybersecurity.
Oh, I opened the wrong one.
That's an interesting take, because that's something I don't think I ever would have thought of. If I was creating content for the feed, I don't think this is where my mind would have gone.
Cybersecurity?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can see where, like, it's irrelevant to the audience, right?
I'm giving it 2 thumbs up for this, because it's identifying a way to talk to the audience, a thing to talk to the audience about that I wouldn't have come to this on my own.
Mm-hmm. So this is Cybersecurity Awareness Month brought out the best in our community. We've seen inspiring stories from enabling 2FA to rolling out new security policies across pro-family users and partners. What's your biggest cybersecurity win? Share your story and help others level up their security. I mean, I think all of this is just going to be like, does this add anything? And that's the whole point, I think, why, like, you shouldn't The reason I'm so big on Content Remix, the Content Remix tool, is because you can take content created by a human that actually says something
Mhm.
and
And
turn
then
it
turn it
into
into
a
posts. Yeah.
yeah. Um,
I don't
because
think.
if you I mean, all this is ever going to do is say, "Here's a month. Here are some, like, broad strokes."
Mhm.
Like, none of it's bad, but none of it's adding anything, and it
It's not
can't.
bad. It's bad. I it's bad. It's not gonna provide any value to your audience. Where I think it does potentially give you, the marketer, some value is, like I said, I never would have thought about making cybersecurity a thing that I would talk about in a HubSpot world, but maybe it's totally relevant, and everybody can probably think of some story where it could be relevant.
Yeah. Um,
Okay, so what did it, from a topical standpoint, what did it come up with? Came up with inbound, cybersecurity,
International Project Management Day, fine.
didn't know that was a thing.
National STEM/STEAM, what's STEAM?
Science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I could
Uh,
hop on that because I think everybody should learn how to use HubSpot. It's so fun. Careers in
what?
HubSpot. If are you considering it? Definitely consider it. You've never had so much fun in your life. In your life.
See, all of these are just gonna keep saying the same thing. Happy
Yes, they
Project
are.
Management Today, we're celebrating, tag, share your experience. I mean, that's what they're all saying, and then Global Entrepreneurship Week, which, fine, good.
All right. So you could just as easily just Google search what national events are happening this month and come up with a list of them. Although maybe this one is more, I would say it's probably more specific. Okay, so do a better Google search that's more specific to your
Yeah.
business. I don't know. I think probably two thumbs down. What do you think, Casey?
2 thumbs down.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever use this.
Also, I just want to close the loop. I asked it not to, like, what did we say?
Not
Don't
to
overtly
provide
sell.
value first.
It still said connect with a certified pro, which was really what your beef was with.
That was my beef. So it doesn't even look highly trainable or even marginally trainable.
Did it change any others? Like, I don't know if I'm giving it 2 thumbs down. Here's the thing. Some of these are stupid. It gives If you're doing social media marketing, it gives you a starting place. For my brand, personally, I do most social media marketing I've done has been for my own brand. I don't have a problem, like, coming up with content ideas for my own brand. I have trouble executing those content ideas. So for my brand, not helpful. Um, for my client in the remodeling business, I am kind of like, I don't know. I mean, he's posting nothing right now.
So it might help you find things to talk about,
Mhm.
give you some kind of an idea.
Mhm.
In
They
that,
send you
so
not
then
what
it so then it only gets one thumb down.
it gets 1 thumb down for me. I'm not 2 thumbs, just
That's
1.
just one. I agree with you on that because as I said earlier, I like the content prompting or the topic prompting aspect of this.
And yes, would it be better, like, and to your point, like, if I'm the social media marketer for Profoundly, I'm like, "Okay, we could create something about cybersecurity." Maybe you ask all the pros, like, do any of them feel passionately about cybersecurity? Do they have anything passionate that they can say? Um,
I would
I
have
mean,
all the pros chime in on why they like being a HubSpot consultant for whatever that with the Steam thing.
mhm.
Yeah.
Uh, so I think it can, if your problem is what do I talk about, I think it's okay. If
It's okay.
your plan is to run this, pick one from each of these ideas, send it off, and that's your entire social media marketing plan, uh, I
Don't.
don't think you're gonna have, like, a successful return on that,
Yeah, don't do that.
just because none of this says anything.
If yeah.
But it will make your brand look alive on social media, which is something,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
Because like, if I go to my remodeling client, hasn't posted on social media in probably years. If I'm looking for a remodeling company, I go to their social media, I haven't seen I'm like, "Are they even open still?" I don't know.
Are there other ways that take less effort that would tell somebody like you that they're open? I don't know. I think I would look at that first. But is it better than doing nothing at all? I think it depends on why you want to do it. And if it's to prove that you're alive, is there an easier way to prove that you're alive and you're an active business? I don't know.
Alright, until next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Only one thumb down
Only one thumb down for social post agent
at this time.
at this time.
Alright.